What's going on, everybody? So we are playing the literal most brain dead deck I've ever seen. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. We have Goblin Machine, we have Furnace, we have Minions, we have Prince, we have Goblin Giants, and on top of all those things, guys, we have Divine Spell. So it's going to be an absolute nightmare for our opponents today, and probably myself because of how sad I'm going to have to be playing these games. I'm going to go for the Prince like this, and you just know anyone that plays the deck I'm playing currently does not take a shower ever. I'm going to go Vines on top of this. I mean, to be fair, this guy's also running Goblin Giant Furnace, so we're kind of on the same wavelength. He's going to go for the late Vines to kill my Prince. That's fine with, I'm fine with that. And just like that, we have a nice start to this game. So we have the Furnace walking down the lane. He's going to have to play something else on top of that. So Mini P.E.K.K.A, it's probably going to be, well, maybe not Sparky, because usually I just feel like Goblin Giant doesn't even need Sparky anymore. I remember when Goblin Giant literally was just Goblin Giant Sparky only, and there was no other Goblin Giant decks in the whole game. And then all of a sudden, now we see Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A, we see Goblin Giant Prince, we see Goblin Giant, I don't even know what else, Goblin Giant Graveyard or something. At this point, you could probably make it work. I'm going to go for my Goblin Giant the Bridge because I have a very skillful play. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah. I'm going to go for the minions behind this as well, and then just, yeah, that's just probably half his tower gone at least. Machine's going to take out that, and the Furnace is going to try its best to stop my push, but it can't do anything because the Goblin Machine is one of the most broken cards of all time. That's going to take his tower down to 1350, and man, it feels like I'm playing the Prime Goblin Machine again right now because of how much damage it does. I'm just going to chill here for a second, wait for him to go for something else, and then since he's not, I'll just go for the Barber like this. I thought he might play something else with the River there on 0 because he's pissed off about how much damage that got, because my brain thinks like this, guys. If I get mad that I just got a bunch of damage in my tower for no reason, then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to punish him. And then I go in and it ends up being even worse, and then I get 3 crowned on the counter push. So yeah, might be speaking from experience today. I'm going to go for the Prince like this on top of the Goblin Giant here. As well, he might switch lanes. We'll see what he does right here. Prince is going to charge on top of that Goblin Giant pretty solid. Then I can just go for my Goblin Giant to kite this Dark Prince. Okay, that's going to tank for the Mini P.E.K.K.A too, I do believe, here in a second. I'm going to go Barbell. He does Vines, so that Vines was pretty good value, honestly. The Goblin Machine, though, like I said, is just way too good at cleaning up absolutely everything, so we're just going to be bullying people this video. You know what, guys? I'm going to change my mindset. I think that the Goblin, this deck right here is really hard to play, and I'm not sure that, you know, a lot of you can play it. I dare you all to try this deck and see how it goes. I mean, it's just super hard to play. You've got to get a lot of interactions down and not make a single mistake at all, because you'll definitely get punished for your mistakes with this deck. I'm going to go for the Barbell like this on top and then just Vines on the Mini P.E.K.K.A like that right here. But yeah, all sarcasm aside, I don't know how this the meta has gotten to this point. I really hope they drop some emergency balances, but while they are not dropping emergency balances, we might as well have fun by spamming absolutely brainless Goblin Giant pushes at the river over and over and over and dropping down rages on top of them. So that's gonna be a first game, first dub right there. Let's keep it going. Man, I'm in for some bullying at this video. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh boy, we're in our next game of Clash Royale. Hope you guys are enjoying. But yeah, no, all jokes aside, real talk, I am still happy to play this game, but man, the meta is bad. Again, I thought you couldn't get much worse, but it just somehow keeps deteriorating, like, unironically, and it's kind of almost funny, like, to the point where I don't even want to get mad anymore. I've gotten mad enough that it's like, dude, might as well just laugh it off. You know what I mean? Like, when you get super angry, sometimes you can either, like, genuinely rage about it or just laugh about it and think about how silly it is to even be in this scenario right now. I'm gonna go for my Furnace to back like this. He does have Elixir Collector. That actually could be pretty bad for me, since we do not have a big spell. I guess Vines is technically like a medium spell. So I guess it could do okay against the pump, but I'm going to go for my Machine like this, and then, oh yeah, we're just going to drop the Goblin Giant. That was a bad bandit because it's going to dash into my Machine, then I can just go Goblin Giant the bridge. He might have P.E.K.K.A, but I don't think so, because his name is literally 3 Musketeers, so I'm going to assume he has 3 Musketeers for now. I've got my Rage spell as well if he has, like, Minion Horde or Minions or Bats or anything, so I'm going to have that hovered. He's going to kite the Machine over, not bad from him. Let's go Minions like this right here. Okay, Rage up the Minion Horde, please, Furnace. Oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice, the Furnace killed the Minion Horde. That's so good. I had a feeling he had a sneaky Minion Horde up in there. Also, on top of that, we also kill the, oh wait, hold on, let's go Barbell Vines on this. I can save my tower here. I was gonna say we also killed the Elixir Collector, which is really nice because he can't counter push as much. He's gonna, yep, I had a feeling he'd battle ram the other lane. If I can get my Furnace down on 0, we should be okay. We're gonna take quite a bit of damage, but nothing too insane. Like, we should still be fine. That should clean up the Barbarians as well, I think. Oh my gosh, Furnace, are you trash now? What the heck? That is not the Furnace I know. I guess they did technically nerf the evolution, but the base Furnace is still the same, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. What do you guys think about the Furnace? I think the Furnace is still really really good, the evolution one for sure. Definitely not the most broken card in the game anymore, but definitely still up there. So I guess that's, if that's what they were going for, then fair enough, Supercell. I'm gonna go for my I'm gonna go for my Goblin. Actually, let's go Goblin Machine. I was gonna go Goblin Giant, but I think this machine's better. He might go 3 on the back. Yep, there it is. So wait, we can double. Wait, does this kill? Let's go Rage and then Vines the Pump and the 2 Musketeers, and then we can just Bar Barrel the Musketeers now, right? Yeah, perfect. That's actually pretty good for me. Let's go Evo Furnace the back. Okay. Take our time here, Barbarian Barrel for that, and then we can just go for the Prince like this for the Battle Ram. He's going to try and zap, so I'm going to go for my minions like this. Nice, beautiful prediction right there. We can Rage to make sure the minions don't, or the Barbarians don't get too much damage, and they do get cleaned up by my minions. And then, you know what? We have a Evo Furnace on the map. I think it's a fair idea to just drop this in the pockets and see what he can do for this. So I've got my Vines as well. Let's Vines the Bandit, both the Bandit and the Tower, and the Dark Prince there. Let's go for the Battle Ram, or not the Battle Ram, the Barbarian Barrel. He goes for the Battle Ram right there. Evo Furnace, yep, it's still 100% HP. I'm just going to Rage up to kill the Battle Ram as well, and only 8 seconds left. Just like that, he's lost both his towers and doesn't really have that threatening of a counter push, which is insane with how much elixir lead he should have had right there, and that's going to be GG. So once again, carried by the Evo Furnace. I mean, are we even surprised at this point? Got our next victim here in Jer, and yes, he's about to be a victim because I am literally going to bully him. So yeah, I'm just going to wait till our furnace, or not our furnace, our tower chef thingy, pancake thing. Yeah, I can't even commentate because this is just goofy. But our chef tower's heating up right now, about to give us a free pancake. I'm just going to drop the furnace off because, honestly, I don't like waiting with this deck. Even though it is technically a beatdown deck, I would rather just play first play. It's not even that bad. And there's not really that many things that are going to counter you. So he's going to go for the Goblin Hut. The middle could be Graveyard, could be... What else has Goblin Hut in it? I think that's about it, low-key. Let's go for the minions in the back. He's got a Mother Witch. Okay. Interesting. Baby Dragon. So yeah, actually, I don't know. It is Graveyard, right? It looks like a Graveyard deck, but it also could be like P.E.K.K.A, but he has a Goblin Hut, so I'm confused, to be honest. We got a shot on tower with that right there. Perfect. I think we just ignore that Baby Dragon, yep, for sure, and then drop off our machine behind our Goblin Giant right now. There's the Fisherman. I'm going to go Barbaro like this right here. Oh, he's got Bowler. Bowler's going to be pretty good for him, actually, in this matchup, to be fair. The only thing that we have that counters Bowler pretty well is the Prince. The Bowler is going to get taken out. The Machine's going to get on tower, too, bro. Oh, my gosh, that's disgusting. A Machine, one more Rocket, and a few stabs on tower as well. Oh, dude, this card is disgusting. Okay, to be fair, it did activate King Tower right there, so that is good for him and good for my mental sanity because the Machine at least did something that wasn't helpful to me for once, and I take that both ways. Like, when I face Machine, I rage. When I play Machine, I rage. It goes both ways. There is no way this card should have ever been invented. A few people have been asking me when I've been streaming it, like, what card would I delete from the game? Like, genuinely, if I had to pick one, I would say the Goblin Machine because of how bad it is. Like, the concept, you just, how can a card shoot a rocket and kill something at the same time? Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make any logical sense. It's insanity how this even got added to the game. I'm going to rage up this Goblin Hut right here. A little bit too early on that rage, but it doesn't matter too much. We're still going to take things out. He has to go for the Vines on defense, which is fine. Evo Baby Dragon actually got a lot of value for him right there, so W to that Baby Dragon right there. I'm going to go for the Goblin Machine in the back. I've got my minions if he does go for the Graveyard. He has Mother Witch, which, wait, is he even playing Graveyard? He still hasn't played it yet, if he is. I'm going to go for the minions like this right here, and then we can just go for our Furnace to back. I can Vines. Wait, Vines plus the Rage spell. No, he's not playing. Wait, is he playing RG? I'm so confused. Is he going to ever play a win condition? I'm tripping. I swear he hasn't played one yet, unless I'm, like, actually crazy. Let's go for the Goblin Machine like this. The Bowler is probably going to die to that Fire Spirit, maybe. No, it's 1 health. He has a Lightning, so it's definitely Goblin Giant, right? Let's go for our own Goblin Giant like this, and then I can just go for the minions like this. He's 1000% going to Mother Witch, but I can just go for the Vines plus the Rage, and the Mother Witch, once again, gets no value, dies, and also doesn't get any piggies, so that's pretty good for me. Goblin Giant's going to get on tower for a few shots right here. He does go for the Fisherman, okay, not bad, but the Goblin Giant's already doing its best work. We get about 500 more damage every single time we push. He can't stop it no matter what he does. Let's go for the Goblin Machine to back one more time. Is he ever going to go for the, like, offensive? I feel like he's literally been stuck on defense the entire match, and that is the worst thing ever. I hate that feeling when you are. I'm going to go Goblin Giant directly into his push because I have talents, and then drop my Vines like this. There's the Lightning spell. That's fine. I'm going to go for the Rage as well to keep these, keep the pressure on DPS down his units a little bit more, and that's going to be fine. Down to about 800 or 900 on his tower right there. Let's go for the Machine to back. He's got to go for a win condition eventually, right? Does he not have one? I'm so confused. Okay, Machine's going to take out his Bowler once again. Maybe he's just playing Lightning Cycle with the Mother Witch and the Bowler. I don't know. That wouldn't make much sense, though. Prince for the Fisherman. Nice. Okay, nice. We did predict that right there, which is pretty solid. I'm going to go ahead and drop down... He used his Vine, so I'm low-key going to chill. It is kind of weird that he has Vines and Lightning. That's a pretty expensive deck, if I do say so myself. Let's go for the Goblin Giant one more time. Minions like this. He is going to go for the hut. I'm going to Vines his Mother Witch immediately once again, and then Rage up as well. And that should be almost GG's, if not GG's right there, because of the minions on tower. The Goblin Giant's getting close to tower. I'm just going to go Evo Furnace the bridge, because why not? We're in triple. Keep spamming him, and he didn't even get a win condition off the entire game. Like, what in the world? That was, like, just impossible for him. I don't even know if he had a win condition at that point. Alright, this guy hearts Graveyard. You know what? I was about to dog on Graveyard, but then I realized what I'm playing. So, I'm just going to reset here, go for the Goblin Machine in the back. Well, by reset, I mean, you know, once again, build another push of Doom. So, we'll get this down right now. He's already angry. I don't blame him. Tombstone in the middle. Okay, that's just going to feed my Goblin Machine like it's eating breakfast. I'm going to go for the Goblin Giant the river with this, because why not, dude? Honestly. The problem with the machine is that it kills both ground and air as well, which is redonkulous. Plus the Vines combination, we're going to reset his Eye Drag. Is that game? I think that might be game over if I rage here. I'm pretty sure he's on 0 elixir. Yep, that's game. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know even what to say for myself at this point. I mean, it's not my fault, dude. Supercell, this is your fault, guys. Let's be real with ourselves. This should never be a real thing. But yeah, he's still got, I mean, I'm guessing he has Graveyard based on his name, so it's not over yet. He could take my tower with one push. He's probably going to go for an all-in push anytime soon here because he doesn't really have much of another play. So I'm just going to leak. I'm not going to play Furnace to back because if I Furnace, he might Graveyard opposite lane. And then I'll lose my whole tower. Yep, I had a feeling he'd do that. Let's go for the machine like this. That should be good. Oh, wait. Is that on my tower? Oh, I need to go Barbara like this down low. Oh, wait. My tower is... I thought the tower was targeting the Skeleton King, but I guess maybe the Goblin Machine being placed nudged it back just that slight little bit to push it backwards so that my tower would hit the Graveyard, which was actually really helpful right there. He's going to let that get a few hits on his tower. Bad Valkyrie. Oh my gosh. Wait, that Valkyrie actually didn't do anything. That's insane. Let's go for the Goblin Giant to pockets. And then, is he giving up? No, he's still playing, to be fair. I mean, I got to respect this guy for not closing the app by now. I would have already chucked my phone. Like, I'm not trolling when I say that. It would have been miles gone by now. A minute, 13 seconds left. We have both his towers. I mean, I really don't think that I did anything either. It's kind of one of those situations where you're like, oh, I'm winning, but then you're like, am I really winning or am I losing because I'm using this deck? So I'm going to go for my Prince behind on top of the archers like this. Then we can just go for the minions right here. If he arrows or something, I can go for the rage spell on top of that. He does arrows. Okay, I'm just going to go Barbell then since the Skeleton King is really the only thing left right there. So that's fine. He's still got 49 seconds, and maybe he could take both towers. You never know, guys. I'm going to go for my Furnace to back right now. He's probably going to go opposite lane if I had to guess with 40 seconds left here. I'm going to go for my machine as well and then see what he does want to do. I've got Prince. I've got minions next up. He's going to go Eye Drag. Eye Drag will be pretty good for him right here. I'm going to go for my Prince to back on the right, and then he's going to go Skeleton King Graveyard here. All right, that was kind of a bad Prince. I should have saved it for the block at the river. I don't know why I played that. He's going to take my left-hand tower now, probably. Yeah, definitely with that. Luckily, the Eye Drag is going to die one of these days over there on the right-hand side, and the Furnace is going to clean up everything on that side as well. So, yeah, we're just... I mean, the deck is too good, man. It's actually ridiculous. Let's go for the Goblin Machine like this right here. I've never seen a deck where I think actually... You know what? You could probably argue all 8 cards in this deck could use a nerf. I'm so serious when I say that, which is absolutely diabolical. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this Brain Rot deck, and of course, enjoy the Butch clip and have a great rest of your day as well. And yeah, peace.